Okay. Hey guys, so I wanted to do a quick video. Yeah, I'm back in the States now. So this video is gonna be about how to get rid of a keloid on your nose piercing. Let's just cut to the chase. Basically, I got my piercing when I turned 20 in March. So I've had it March, April, May, June, July. We're still in July, right? And I would just say I got it twice. The first reason that I got it once was because I really wanted it and the place was open. And this was before the pandemic, so I was like, I really want it. And I went to an indoor swap meet at the time because I forgot what I was gonna buy. And they had a piercing shop there, but they only have the gun. And I heard a lot of like negative things about getting it with the gun, and I love piercings. Like, I have all my ears pierced, a few of them closed, but I have a lot. My belly button is pierced too, so I know that it's not the best idea to get your piercings with a gun, especially not on your nose, because the thing with the gun is it breaks the cartilage, it shards it. So with the needle, it just pierces through, and the needles, I don't know if you've seen, but they're hollow, so when they pierce it through, it like takes that skin with it that it's stabbed instead of like breaking it apart, and that's why it heals faster, if that makes any sense, at least for me. But basically, I'll insert pictures so you guys can understand. Basically, I got it pierced with a gun, and I knew it was a bad idea because the piercing she used to was a regular earring, so it wasn't even, because these nose piercings, you can, like, it's obvious, you can see it on the inside because they're shaped like an L, like straight like that. So when they hook it in, it goes like that, and then it curves out, so it doesn't come out. But the one she put in me, it was just like straight like that, just an earring. So obviously it was bound to fall out, but also I was being impatient and I took it out, and I was trying to put in a better piercing because I knew it was gonna fall out if I slept eventually or sometime. And so I took it out and I couldn't get it back in, and I really wanted it again, but I didn't want it with the gun. So then I went back with an actual piercer, and he pierced my nose for me, and he actually did a pretty good job. It was really painful just because I already had it pierced, and it was like 2 days after or a day after, but it was painful, but it was worth it. And then unfortunately I got a keloid, and usually I never get keloids. I'm pretty good with cleaning my piercings and everything, but I think the misconception was that with keloids is that people think that you can just get it because you don't take care of your piercings. But there's a lot of reasons why you can get keloids. That's one of the reasons. You can also get it if it's rejecting, if your body's rejecting the jewelry, or also if like you tug it out of fresh piercing a lot or anything. Like for me, I got a keloid because obviously I got my piercing in March, and for all my friends and everybody who knows me personally knows that I suffer with asthma and allergies a lot, and in March, like the springtime, all the pollen and stuff just makes me like need to blow my nose a lot. I sneeze a lot, I just have really bad allergies. So the whole time I'm blowing my nose and everything, and I have a fresh piercing, so all the friction from me going like this, and like it just kept tugging and touching and everything, I got a keloid. Right now obviously it's like healed, it's gone, thank goodness. I'm gonna show you guys how I did it though, and I'm gonna insert pictures before and after so you believe me. But basically I had the piercing for a while, and I didn't get a keloid till like 3 months into how long I've had it. Yeah, about 3 months in, I got a keloid, and it was small, and then it got big, and then it got small, and then it got big, and then it went away, and then it came back. And I cleaned it every day, like twice a day, once in the morning, once in the afternoon, or anytime I felt like it might have like gotten dirty or something, I just cleaned it. Or like if I went out and got home, I cleaned it. So when I got a keloid, I was really upset because a nose piercing is like on your face, and when you get a keloid there, it just is irritating because it looks like a gross pimple, but it's just extra skin. So for me, I just blow my nose a lot, and I would touch my nose and I would rub my nose, and like it just created friction and my keloid got pretty big. So here's how I did it. So first and foremost, I completely recommend this for any piercings you guys get. It's wound wash. You can find it at Rite Aid, Walgreens, Target. I haven't seen it at Walmart, so don't go there, but yeah. So this is what I use generally for any piercing that I get, and it works really well. It works way better than the salt water mixture they tell you, just because this is actually made for wounds and it's not some concoction that you're making at home. I mean, that if that works for you, then that's good, but it just doesn't work for me. I think this is a lot easier to use too, and it's only like $5. So the thing that actually made my keloid go away, first of all, I did a lot of research to see remedies and different stuff, and I was trying to see stuff that I can make at home that would be simple to use and pretty cheap, something that works quick also, because I just hated having that thing there. And I came across this girl on YouTube, but she actually watched a lot of videos, not even just one, and I took information from all those videos and I made my own concoction for this, and it worked. I will say it worked. So basically, I saw some videos saying that you need to use witch hazel. I saw other videos saying you needed to use tea tree oil, and I saw other videos saying just like sea salt and water, or like just this, but for me just this wasn't working, and neither was just sea salt. And I went to Target. Tea tree oil, they sell it anywhere, but I just didn't have any because I don't use that. But I did have witch hazel, and in the videos that I've seen, nobody recommends witch hazel, but witch hazel is like good for cleansing your skin and stuff, and so I thought, like, instead of tea tree oil, I'll probably use witch hazel, and it worked. So what I did is I got a little bit of coconut oil, which you can find at Dollar Tree or Target, literally any store you can find coconut oil. I got witch hazel from Target as well, and you can find it anywhere. And then just salt. I used sea salt because it has like thicker, the salt's just thicker, and what I like to do with the sea salt, I just have regular salt right now, but you can use regular salt, but I think sea salt's better. I would grab the sea salt and I would put it in a bowl and I would crush it into a powder, and then I would add a few drops of witch hazel and then a few drops of coconut oil. And I don't really have a specific proportion for the mixture, but I would just put enough witch hazel and coconut oil to wet the sea salt into a paste, and not a liquid, a paste. So after that, I would put some on my nose around the keloid, like literally on the keloid. I would put it like a little glob, and then I would get a band-aid and I would stick the band-aid over it so that like it's really on there and it won't come off, and I would sleep with it overnight, and it took 3 days for the keloid to completely come off. The first day it didn't burn or anything, like you don't really feel anything, but the second day it feels a little uncomfortable, just like a little burning sensation, but that's just the sea salt and the witch hazel, and that's actually a good sign, because that means that your keloid's getting smaller, or because basically what the sea salt does is it burns it off. And yeah, in 3 days my keloid went away completely, and it was perfect timing because it was like literally 4th of July is when I went to Mexico, and that's when I had the keloid, and that's the first night that I started using the concoction. And then on the 3rd night I woke up in the morning and then took it off and it was gone. And then after that, all I did was just use a lot of this morning, afternoon, and night, and my piercing is like completely healed. I can literally just take it out and put it in, change it if I want to. But yeah, basically that's what I used, and it worked. Like, it's literally healed, it's perfect, like no problems, doesn't hurt, nothing, completely healed. And then this just made it that much better. So that's the end of the video. I made it quick just because, like, I know a lot of people struggle with that, and like I couldn't find anything that worked for me, and this worked perfectly. And for everything all together, it's literally like $15, so it's not even a lot of money, and it lasts you a long time. So yeah, if you guys want any more videos on like piercings or tattoos and stuff, just comment down below. And if it works for you, let me know, because it worked for me 3 days. 3 days, guys. And if it doesn't work in 3 days, just keep using it consistently morning and night, or like say you're home alone for a day, use it. Like anytime that you're not going out, just put it on there and it'll go away. The more you use it, the better the results. So, and the quicker it'll go away. So yeah, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in my next video.